Good morning, folks. I came up with a new a challenge that I got. We prepared for NLP challenge in IIT Kharagpur. Me and my friend came up with a lot of discussions and idea that everybody needs a person who doesn't judge us, a therapist personality, a mental health personality that listens to us and practice. We actually started this project in January just with an idea, but due to the academic things that was stopped and shelved. But right now, I continued this. I completed this project, but yeah, not in a very great way, but I did my best I could do here, out here. So yeah, coming up to my code. So if I open, so this is my HTML. So the technology stack I use is very simple: HTML, CSS, Flask, and Python code. So this is my front end code over here. So what I did was I wrote a front end and I connected through Flask through Python backend. Yeah, this is my PY. So let me run my PY. So my PY is running. Yeah. So in my PY code, the simple thing, or I just kept it for a basic use. So I used text classification and I used emotional English digital Roberta base, a model, a small model that classifies what kind of emotional state I'm speaking in or the user speaking in. And based on that, the responses will be generated. Over here, what I did was I used a model API, and through the model API, of course, it's a free model API, it's coherent. You can check out in the internet. So it's a free model API, of course, with limited uses, but I use that model and I tuned it in such a way, or I tuned those responses in such a way that it must respond me emotionally. It must respond me like a therapist. So that's how I tuned it. So let us go and check. So what all did I try to do? So this is my main page. Of course, I'm running it in localhost. It's not something that's available in the internet, but yeah. So this is my web page. I gave my, you know, access over here, voice input here, and I do get the output in voice. Let me first try to chat with, let me say hi.
Hello there. How are you feeling today? I'm here to listen and offer support.
Look over here. We got something that's speaking back. I felt was okay. Reading everything, all of those things is something that many people doesn't like it. So I thought maybe a voice input and a voice output would be very much beneficial. So let me give a voice input. My name is Sai. So basically,
Hello,
what we want
Sai.
to do.
It's a
Let's
pleasure to meet you. I'm here to support you with your mental health and therapy journey. I want you to know that I'm always here to listen and offer help in any way I can. How are you feeling today?
see over here. We can see the indication that when the chatbot is speaking, it is indicating that chatbot is speaking and everything. Yep, this is something that I did in a very, very small way, but yeah, something that could pull it off. And yeah, I gave even modes, something it's not even that difficult. But coming to the main part over here is that, as I said, I tuned one of the model that is not running locally, it's running in some of the servers. I used an API to pass the data and I tuned it for emotional responses. And I have this, I think so. Maybe I did it according to something that we planned at that point of time. Yeah, I think I pulled it off. Thank you so much. And this is this is my what project? It's a fifth project. I don't remember. Anyways, thank you for watching.